Alright, so, it's not really as dark as this. I'm just standing under a street light, and it's dark, I guess. It's that deer time. Um, Bugs are really low because it's nice and cool. It was a great day. Uh, on so many levels. I finally figured out my pace. I did not post anything yesterday because that was not going to happen. No, that was really bad. That would have been crying. That would have been flat up crying, like straight out. So discouraged. It was only 2 miles, and I was in so much pain, and physical therapist said that if it doesn't start improving, we're going to have to take a week or two off. And at the time that he said that, I was like, that's okay. I took a week off before I went to, before I decided I was going to go to physical therapy. And even after doing physical therapy, it was a good, only did 2 miles that entire almost 2 week period. And when I finished doing the run and I was depressed yesterday, near tears, totally discouraged, the realization setting in that I would have to be as depressed as I was just before I went to physical therapy, like bursting into tears. Yeah, that was absolutely traumatizing. Was not going to handle that at all. So that wasn't going to happen yesterday. Today was obviously something completely different. I ran on the road. I was only planning on doing a mile. I was planning on doing a different pace than I have been doing. So my typical stance that I went through, like 3 or 4 of them last time I ran, didn't work. But when you sleep on it, you start to think of how your positions are. Could you go lower? Could you bend your knees more? Could you extend further out the back? All of which I did. There's a car coming, FYI. Hence the light gets really, really bright. And they think I'm crazy. It's okay. So was almost completely, I felt like I was doing lunges. I didn't feel like I was running. I was doing lunges. When you were in soccer or cross country and they make you do lunges across the field. That's what it felt like I was doing, except I was running, and it was a pretty slow pace. But I really was only going for make it not hurt. And it worked. On the scale from 1 to 10, it was maybe a 3 at most, 2 consistently, and would constantly get better. So I'd make like micro compensations, and it would be like, oh hey, that tiny little change, that tiny little, use that one side of your glute and tighten it just a little bit more when you do a stride. Suddenly no pain. It would be awesome. So yay. I'm still nowhere near the 13 miles, but I am at least back to running, and I can do a mile without being in pain. I can do 2 miles without being in pain. Later on, I'm gonna try and do 3 miles without being in pain. We're gonna try this easily, and with my physical therapist at least letting me know whether I can or cannot do 5 miles, or what I can and can't do. I gotta go back up and do workout, because I really gotta work on strength, especially if I'm going to be running like I'm doing lunges the entire time. I'm going to need quads of steel. So I'm going to go do that while the mosquitoes have finally come back out. Doing better. Doing much better than yesterday.